All right, another week, another video. I'm excited about this one as always. What are we gonna do in this video? We're gonna talk about cracked windshield. We'll get into that. We are going to study remember how in the past the scientists used to do experiments on rats where they'd feed the rats crack and then they'd study their behavior? Well, we're going to do something kind of like that, but we're going to be studying homeless people. Well, I'm not giving the homeless person crack though, so that's probably, that would make me a crack dealer, which I'm not. No, I'm not a crack dealer. And that's probably not a good reference. I mean, we're going to be studying a homeless person, but there's no crack involved. Yeah, that's not a good reference. Unless the crackhead was we don't know if he's a crackhead. He's a homeless guy. Unless the homeless guy was a hood rat. That's a little closer to my reference, right? Yeah, still not getting there, though. I got it. Okay, when we're studying a homeless person in this video, he's going to crack my windshield because he thought I was staring at his hood rat. Okay, there we go. That's a little better now. All right, also in this video is going to be very South Park-ish, okay? Not South Park where some of the ghetto boys came from, the white people South Park, okay? The cartoon South Park, the show. There's a lot to do with South Park in this video, guys. We got some PlayStation 1 pickups, some Wii video game pickups. I'm not giving any more hints on anything else. And I'm sure there's much, much more. And that's it. So roll my mother bleeping intro right about now as I do the mother bleeping move. All right, so nothing at a turning point, as I already conceded. Oh, this guy's back over here. So this guy right here, let me see if I can zoom in on him. He's always over here in this parking lot. See how he's just standing over there? Now he's running. It's kind of freaky. He was running towards me. Look at him. Check him out. So he's totally insane. I've seen him before. All he does is walk back and forth in the parking lot. Look at him. He goes one direction, then he goes, and then he stops, and then and all of a sudden he'll take off in the other direction. I mean, you know how deranged you have to be, and how much. Now he's doing some move with his foot. Maybe he's OCD. I don't know if you can see it. Doing a terrible job filming this. He's doing something with his foot. But the point of the story is this guy needs medication, is obviously not getting it. There he goes. He takes off in one direction. Stops. There's a car wondering, what the hell is this guy doing? He's doing the move with his foot. He's tapping that foot to the right. To the right, to the right. Now, tapping the foot again. And pretty soon he's going to make his move. It's almost like, it could be Michael Jackson from afar. It looks like he's doing a little Michael Jackson footwork there. It's just pretty funny. And he will... he'll take off in a second and dart in the other direction, and then he'll stop, then he'll go back. He just paces back and forth. I never noticed the foot thing before until now. All right, whatever. So he'll be there. He ain't going anywhere. Half Price Books, all zoomed up here. Half Price Books has been really tight on their prices, man. Hopefully it don't have anything to do with my videos. Cars keep pulling right in front of what I'm doing. All right, anyway, we're going to go up inside of here and see if they have anything. All right, so I'm back in the car. As you can see, it got a little dark on me, which is part of the freaking problem. I just searched the whole freaking parking lot, and I cannot find this homeless guy. I have no clue where he went. And look what I come back to. A freaking cracked windshield. Look at that. He cracked my freaking windshield. Looks like some kind of spit or something on there also. He spit on my car and cracked my freaking windshield. I cannot believe this. Damn it! I should have gave him crack or something. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see the sign, but the sun is blaring so much in my eye, I definitely cannot read it. But it is a family thrift center. I generally do not find stuff here, but I have on occasion, so let's go inside and see what we can find. All right, I did find something in there, which is nice. Now we have cracked windshield. I think I called it a mirror earlier. Cracked windshield on my car. Homeless guy who needs to take his medication with the Michael Jackson move, and a boy and his blob on the Wii. I want to say someone was mentioning this game as one of their goals to pick this game up. Could be wrong though. Anyway, A Boy and His Blob. This game became famous on, I believe, the NES, the original NES. Heard good things about this. That's why I picked it up. I generally do not like paying over $5 for my retro video games, but to be honest with you, every once in a while it happens, and I will go the extra mile when the game's worth approximately 18 on price charting. The other good thing about it is if it was missing the directions, I would not have taken it. It is in really nice shape, and the disc is rather minty. Oh yeah. All right, guys, so that's the first video game pickup of the week, and on to the next one. All right, so I'm gonna try to zoom in. Oh, come on, I'm shutting the darn thing off. Okay, 185 right there, 185 for unleaded gas. All right, let me show you what I found in the Goodwill. I was really on the fence about picking this stuff up, especially after my video last week talking about crap titles. I mean, I'm just assuming, but these are probably shitty titles. I'm going to let my daughter try them out, see if she likes them. If not, I'm just going to flip them because they are worth some money. So they're probably 99% sure they're not going to be going in my collection. The first game is Rise of the Guardians. It was hard to pass up on $2 Wii games. It's $1.99, especially if I'm going to be able to flip them, and I can flip them for that, being so cost effective. So it is complete, and I think it was in really nice shape also. Yes, rather minty. And the other game that I picked up was another Wii title. This is something my daughter might enjoy. I'm just not sure. Eminem's Beach Party. It's probably a terrible game. Again, $1.99. And this is also complete. The only problem with it is it looks like a child might have been finger painting with their own shit. which is not good at all. Hoping that that's chocolate. Possibly, hey, let's play Eminem's Beach Party and eat M&Ms. At least I'm hoping that is the case. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty disgusting. It does have a glossy, it's got the glossy paper on there, so that should be cleanable. So I will be cleaning that up as soon as I get home. And yeah, so that's that for that title. I'm not even going to keep this on my seat. This goes down there. And that's it. On to the next one.
That changes because, and it was interesting topic that it was brought up by someone, I forgot who it was. Does the Florida...
Yeah, I like this.
Do I need to stick in the basket? Do I get in the basket?
All right, actually found a game that I've been looking for, which is always nice. On the PlayStation 1, this game is in fantastic shape too. Epically in good shape. South Park on the PlayStation 1. Had to pay $5 for it. That's all right. This is a game that I'm actually been keeping my eye out for quite some time. You can try your best to not, but it's an evident, you know what, I'm just going to leave it in there. It'll be 2017's, or 2016's, year in review blooper reel. The crap, the stuff that I say, I'm just going to leave it in all my videos. When I start saying stupid stuff, I'm just going to leave it in all my videos. Am I repeating myself? Oh man, this is bad. South Park, you can try all you want, but you cannot avoid loving this title. That's even worse than what I started with. All right, so South Park. Let me show you how rather minty this copy is. Looks like it's never been played, guys. And that's about it. South Park, PlayStation 1. Black label, all day, every day. All right, on to the next one.
Oh, and then we go to we go maybe to the 36 camera. Oh yeah, what's color on the
I'll take it the first type cow.
My family was very excited about my military service, especially my father. The day that I told him that we needed to talk, his first impression was okay. Military service, I don't think there was very too long space.
I always wanted to be a pilot, so I went in as an airman, did a little training, got 180 hot items in my belt.
My original plan for joining the military was to get college funding. Once getting into the military, they turned me into a team player as well.
We guys like to go out. We were doing normal flight operations,
Very interesting.
piloting good, so did an error that shouldn't have been made. And we had to jump off that airplane, hit the water, like to get the tanker over to just to
All right, so I found a pretty cool game in there that I do not have from a PS1 collection. I left Onimusha 2 in there. It's not worth very much money, and I think I already have it. And then I left the M&M kart racing game. One M&M game per week is plenty enough for me. But the game that I did pick up in there, unfortunately, is missing the front artwork on it, or the instruction manual. Alien Resurrection. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. If I remember right, this is where the movie series had the guy Charles Dutton, if I remember his name correctly. He used to be on a TV show called The Rock, not to be confused with the wrestler, the black guy, Charles Dutton. Anyway, if you guys are not even close to my age, then you probably would not know who Charles Dutton is, but he was also in Menace to Society. Very good actor. I want to say Resurrection was a pretty good movie. I mean, most Alien movies were good movies. Now, what's interesting about this game is, here we go, get ready to meet the mother of all aliens. Ellen Ripley died trying to wipe out the aliens. Now, 200 years later, scientists have resurrected Ripley along with the alien queen, hoping to recreate this ultimate weapon. All right, now from the screenshots here, it looks like this might be a first-person shooter Alien game, which will be freaking awesome. I'm not definite about that, but yeah, I mean, from the screenshots, it's just showing part of the gun, so it does look like a first-person shooter, so that'll be really fun if it's a good game. So, and if not, I'll still play it. All right, so it's labeled $1.99. It's got tape on it, so I'll wait till the game room portion of the video before I see if it's rather minty. For whatever reason, I didn't ask him. It's not yellow sticker week, but he charged me, you can see, he charged me $1.50 for that. I have no clue why, but anyway, $1.50 for Alien Resurrection. I'll take it. Later. Peace. Alright, so in that family thrift center that we just left, I've never been to that thrift center before. I've talked about these in my video, I think plenty of times. They're Spanish-oriented thrift shops. This one is like, I'm serious, this is like back alley streets of Mexico family thrift center. Like regular, normal Spanish-speaking people do not even understand the slang that these people are speaking in here. You don't come into the store with any "Come esta?" You know, I mean, they're looking at me like I'm whiter than Casper the Ghost. Yeah, it's definitely hard to find anyone speaking a word of English in there. Now, the flaw with these family thrift centers is obviously the communication barrier, but they always put the games behind the freaking counter. I've talked about that ad nauseum on my channel. I had the one lady that I talked about, last week or the week before, I can't remember now. All these videos run together. That, you know, I had to go off on her because she was like, well, get in line. I'm not going to show you what the game is. So I kind of was in that same situation where I didn't want to bother the lady. There's always 20, 25 people in line with carts full of clothes, and you know, I was trying my best. I was using the zoom feature on my phone. I could read two of the games. One was WWF Warzone on the PlayStation 1, which I have 2 copies. I don't need that. Test Drive. But then there was a third copy that I could not read for the life of me. I was using the zoom feature on my phone. I was taking pictures and then trying to, you know, expand the view to see if I could. It wasn't working. I could not tell. Finally, I told her, I said, hey, I know you're busy, but can you please go over there? The lady was very nice. She grabbed it. It ended up being one of the games that I'm going to show you right now, which is a really cool game. I do not have it in my collection. And then there was another game. And by the way, I was going to leave. I wasn't even going to ask her because I just assumed it was a crap game. It ended up being a pretty good game. So I'm glad I did not leave because I was seconds away from leaving before I asked her. I was just like, whatever, man. It's not going to be anything good. Then I would have missed out on that. And I also would have missed out on something that I saw as I got back in line. Once she handed me that game, I went to the end of the line, and then as I went up to the register, I noticed a game that it looked like it was PC, but I just wasn't sure. And then as I looked closer, I could actually read it, and I knew what the game was, so I was super excited about it. I just didn't know if it was PC or not, so I'm glad I did not leave, because it ended up being something good. And so sorry I did not get video inside the store, but we're gonna cut to a scene of a picture. I did take a picture, you know, when I was doing the expand thing, trying to read the words off the spine of the game. So here's a picture of the rack that was in the store behind the register where I got the games off of. All right, so pretty cool stuff. I'm glad that I stuck it out and waited and actually found out what the games were, because this is these are pretty good pickups here. Let me see. Let me show you the price. It was kind of weird because, okay, so it was $380 total with tax for it, which is a great price. But when she first looked at this first game, and I'm going to show you, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Now, I have Oddworld, I think it's Exodus, the other one, but I've never seen this one out in the wild, so it was cool picking that up. You can see right there, it says 99 cents on the corner, so when I first saw it, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to buy this. And then she opened it up, and then she said, oh, this one's $3.93 or something. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's crossed out. I even told her, I said, that's crossed out. So she finally got with the program and did charge me 99 cents, which is an absolute steal on Oddworld. The game itself, let me see, I can open this up again. Obviously, it's complete. And yeah, it's like new. Check them out. What's up? And the other game that I picked up in there, I never see South Park games out in the wild, guys. I never see them out in the wild. Now I've gotten 2 in 1 So day. Yeah, I don't know if these South Park PS1 titles are hard to find out in the wild in general, or if it's just me, but I never see these games out in the wild. Really excited about picking 2 South Park games up. Now, this game is also complete. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play of this and the other one. Let you guys tell me if you want to see something like that. This is also in very nice shape. There's a few scratches. It's a little dirty. Needs to be cleaned up, but not bad at all. What do we have here? South Park Chef's Love Shack. All right, guys. So that's that. And another decent pickup. Peace out, baby.
And the next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. The next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. Maybe the next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. The next day you're gone. One day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. This world we living in, man, it ain't nothing but drama. Everyone wanna harm you. In New York, brothers getting shot for bombers. Now they got your life in the bomber. They ain't like California. Players with us are hydroponic. From Pomona, gangbanging got the ghetto hotter than a sauna. Down in Orange, my boy Box died.
See, they got Catherine in there on the PS3. What else? Skylanders. I think that's about it. NHL Slapshot. All right, if y'all are wondering why I didn't show the sign for that place, I'm just keeping that. I'm keeping this resale shop on the D-low, on the lowdown, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so at first glance there, I thought that there was only one title worthwhile, so it's kind of odd. There's actually a few more that were worth money that I would have never even imagined. So the first game that I picked up is, I had no clue Skylanders was worth this much. Call me an idiot, I don't know. No, I will not start picking up Skylanders toys. That is not for me. But the game is worth like $33, $34 complete. This is my first time at this this thrift shop. So, you know, kind of learning the ropes there. And it looks like they price all their video games at $5, which is a good thing and can be a bad thing. In this case, it was a good thing. Skylanders, it is complete. The disc condition, I already checked. The disc condition, I'll show you more in the game room, but it was in decent shape. So yeah, man, happy about picking that up for $5. More Wii games for the collection. And I will try that game out. I've heard decent things about it. The next game is, which I would not have thought, I would have never picked up. This is factory sealed Madden 2010 on the Wii. This game is worth $20. Probably going to flip this on eBay. It's selling, I think, 4 times per month right now, so I can get rid of it, and I really have no interest in it, to be honest with you. All right, the next game is another sports title that's worth money. It's worth like $15, 16, between 15 and 17. I can't remember now. NHL Slapshot's got Gretzky on the cover there with the Stanley Cup. Also for $5, and this game is complete. There you have it. Would have never thought that'd be worth anything at all. And then the last game that I picked up, I got all this for 21 and some change, I think, is a game that I've actually been on the lookout for quite some time. Catherine. So I got Catherine for $5. Supposed to be a really cool game. Unfortunately, it was missing the directions, which really sucks. I hate when games are missing directions. But the disc is rather minty. Alright guys, so that's it for that thrift store, and on to the next one. There you have it. There's the pickups for this week, and of course there's the video game dog Taylor right over there. So let's go over this stuff real quick. The video is running long as usual. First pickup here, I guess we'll do the Wii games first. A Boy and His Blob. I think I showed you already in the car. That was complete. Minty fresh shape there. A Boy and His Blob is average value is $17.95. And what did I pay for this? $5.45, I think it was. Next pickup. Now, I think I made a mistake on this. I think I quoted in the car $30-something, but that probably, this is only the game, so I think it comes with like action figures or a book or something. Who knows? Like I said, I'm not getting involved with collecting, you know, the action figures. So basically, for me, if this game is not good, then I'll probably redonate it back. I paid $5 for it. According to eBay, it's probably worth between $10 and $13, I guess, just for the game itself. So I did make a mistake on that. So like I said, I'll try it out. If I enjoy it, I'll keep it. If not, then I'll just get rid of it. So that's complete. That was in very good shape also. Of course, you know, permanent marker on, I mean, that's just aggravating. I mean, it just shows, it's just so lazy to do something like that. All you have to do is put a price tag on it. It makes no sense. I just don't understand it. It infuriates me. The next game, Caroline, paid Goodwill top dollar for this one, $5.99. And Caroline is worth average value $24.95. So that was still a good deal. That was also minty fresh and complete. And then we have Madden 10 over here, which was factory sealed. That's $19.99 on average right now. And of course, as always, I'm quoting pricecharting.com. Then we have Rise of the Guardians. That's average value on that is $14.99. Don't ask me why. Also complete. And then we'll actually save M&M Beach Party for last. NHL Slapshot. That's valued at, let me see on my little cheat sheet here, $16.99 on average. And I paid also $5 for that. And that was complete too, in very nice shape. Most of the stuff I picked up this week was in very good shape. And then we have South Park, which is not a super expensive game. It's average value $9.99. I paid $4.99 for it. Believe it or not, this is a first-person shooter. But you do not have a gun, though. You have snowballs, and you are up against giant turkeys. You can't make this stuff up, guys. All right, Alien Resurrection. I did confirm this is a first-person shooter. The aiming of your weapon in this game is supposed to be a freaking nightmare. That this is the dual stick, the dual analog PlayStation controller is not good for aiming. And if this game would have had aim assist, it would have been a lot better of a game according to some reviews. But this is one of those games you definitely turn the lights out. The atmosphere, it's scary. That part of it is supposed to be freaking awesome. So I am going to play it. $1.99 on that. But the guy charged me $1.50 for some reason. So I was all good with that. The next South Park addition to my collection here, which they charged me, what, $2.52. South Park Rally. This got, I think, mixed reviews. I'm not sure. I know this one got mixed reviews. This one might have just got bad reviews. I have no clue. Basically, Mario Kart South Park racing game. So that was complete. And then we have Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Glad to add this to my collection. That was also complete. Bam, bam. And then a game that I've been wanting for quite some time, but the price point is never good on it. Finally got it for $5. Again, writing right on her forehead. Yeah, Catherine. Supposed to be a very interesting game, so I definitely will be playing that. Let me know if you guys want me to do a Let's Play on any of this stuff. And then we have the I did get the tape off, the freaking packing tape off, and only damaged like the top part of it, as you can see. Very unfortunate they use packing tape on these type of games. I haven't even opened it up myself, but look, it's in the in this. So let me see what's in there. Is there anything in there? Oh yeah, it did come with the directions. It looks like. So that's cool. It is complete. And it sounds like something else is in there. Maybe that's just the, yeah, that's just the inners. All right, so let's open this up. This is actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. Let's make sure everything's in there. You know what? It looks like, yeah, I guess not. It's brand new. It was never played. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I have no idea the value of this, but... And I don't think when I opened, because it had so much tape on it, it was hard to even see if I was opening it. I don't think I opened it. I think what it was is they opened it, but they never used it. But yeah, Wii Classic controller for playing games without the motion controls, I guess. All right, so yeah, that's it for that. And now, the M&M Beach Party, I still haven't cleaned this off, so I figured we'd do the ultimate test with Taylor, the video game dog. If this is poop, my dog will lick it up. If it's M&M's, my dog will just sniff it and won't even mess with it. So let's try it out right now. Taylor? 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 Yeah. All right, guys, it's M&M's. Okay, so in closing, I don't know why I feel like Jerry Springer when I say that, but anyway, what have we learned from this video? Not to mess with homeless people. Yep, that's a good one. Or if a homeless person's messing with you, just give them crack. I think that's what most of them want. Even if someone's passed out, you find a homeless person passed out, just sprinkle some crack on them. You park somewhere and there's like the situation that I was in, there's a crackhead out in the parking lot. You can set a perimeter up around your car with crack rocks to protect your car. That always works. This is a little costly, but I would highly recommend it because it'd scare the crap out of the crackhead. If you just make a pentagram with the crack, put it right in front of your car, they won't mess with it. That's pretty much it. Don't mess with the homeless. They're not messing around. And then also, having a brand new car is not all it's cracked up to be. Simply put. But what is cracked up to what it should be, if I'm making any sense, is having all you guys wonderful subscribers. I've reached the 1,000 mark plateau. I think I'm at 1,006 or 7 or something like that right now. So I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking with me or joining of recent. I've been making videos for about a year, and yeah, so thank you. I really do appreciate it. Now I wanted to do this. I was gonna do top 5, then I was gonna do 10, and then it got to 15. I figured I'd leave it at that. So HXC Mark 1 mentioned on one of my videos, man, I can't believe you're at 1,000. I was there in the beginning. Now, he was not the first 15 subscribers, but he was pretty close to that. So I'm going to mention his name. Plus, it was his idea that kind of sparked this whole idea. So I want to thank each and every one of the first people that subscribed to my channel. And some of these names you might even know. So let's start with Mythal. He hasn't done a video in about 2 years, but he had kind of a computer thing going on where he actually had like 100,000 views on one of his videos, or 200,000 views, which is pretty crazy. And I actually met him at a flea market video game hunting, and he was also video game hunting. We exchanged numbers. Brianna McKenzie, who I actually met online playing Call of Duty. She sings. She has a channel where she sings like Rihanna songs and stuff like that. So if you're into that, check that out. GunPro98 was my 3rd subscriber, or somewhere around that number. I guess some subscribers bailed out. Cookie Inn, Su Yang, Chess Yang, or Chess Yang. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I think she still watches my video. But comment below, guys, if you still are with the channel. The Weirdo King. Some of you guys might know this person. He might be in your circles. Classic Contagious Gaming. All right. He's actually just started doing some live videos where he's actually video game hunting live, and he's got a new spy camera, and he's commenting. Actually got a pretty good production going on with the way he's recording live video game hunting. So you need to check his channel out. Retro Hunter Dupid, if I'm saying that right. Lee Burrell, Sega Dude 95. He has a channel. Check his channel out. I know he still watches the channel. He's commented on a video recently. D Still, Rory Hunt, Dr. Smitty, some of you might know him. Dumpster Diver, check out his channel. He's doing some iPlays or Let's Plays or whatever. So you need to check out his channel. And the Shy and Quiet Gamer, she hasn't made a video in about 3 months, I think, but she, some of you know her. She might be in your same circles. yeah, she does some video game collecting and has a channel. So yeah, those are 15 of the first people that subscribed to my channel. So I thought that would be pretty cool to give you guys a shout out. That's it, guys. Until next video. Now check out my iPlay, by the way. Just a little update on my channel. I'm doing an iPlay of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, although I'm terrible on it. Check that out if you want to, and also give me some suggestions on games that you want me to do an iPlay of. Maybe some games that I picked up this week, you know, the South Park games, or last week, or the previous weeks, and or any game that you might know that's in my collection. I'll be happy to do an iPlay. It only takes one person to ask, and I'll do one for you. And also coming very soon, make sure you check out my PS1 2015 collection and my PS2 2015 collection. Those are highly upgraded collections since last year, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy that. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video, and peace out, and word to your mother.
Owner behind a $5 dice game. I saw him once before he died, wish it was twice, man. I remember being 8 deep off in Chucky crib, letting us act bad, not even caring what we did. When we lost him, I knew the world was coming to the end, and I had to quit letting that devil push me to a sin. My brother been in the pen for about 10, but now it look like when he get out, I'm going in. So now I walk around with my mind blown in my own little zone. Cause one day you're here, the next day you're gone.
One day